Love is an annoying slogan that's part of that godforsaken leftist yard sign that I hate. I first heard the phrase come about when the legality of gay marriage was coming into question. I think marriage was the first word that got redefined by the left with their inclusive language shit that they have ruined English with in the present day. Language is supposed to be a communication tool so that people can understand each other better when we have conversations. I shouldn't have to tell you this, but that's where we are in life right now. Jesus Christ. The left is redefining words with definitions so obscure that the words don't even mean the same things anymore to different people. And that is a problem. People cannot have productive conversations with each other if we cannot agree on what basic words mean. The left also has an annoying habit of defining words with the word itself, which is literally the incorrect way to define a word. The reason why is because if you don't know what a word means, the definition is supposed to help you understand the word. If the definition uses the word that you are unsure of, how the hell are you supposed to learn what that word means? This brings me to the love is love slogan. It makes no sense because there isn't just one kind of love in the world. Love at its base is an affection towards something or someone. However, there's all kinds of descriptors we use to distinguish between the different kinds of love we have towards different things. You don't love your husband or wife the same way that you love your mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, grandma, or grandpa. These are all examples of familial love, as your husband or wife becomes your family when you marry him or her, but the love between married couples has another layer to it, which is romantic love. Love has many categories, and these categories are important. It would be creepy if your love for your mother or father was romantic. A mother or father should not have romantic love toward their child because that is abuse. A mother or father should have parental familial love for their child. That's another reason why you can't just simply say love is love. Friends have love for one another, which is called platonic love. That's the love that's similar to familial love because depending on how deep your friendship is, you have a desire to protect your friend from bad things, just as a parent has a desire to protect their child from bad things. This is also sometimes why friends can become your family if you get close enough with them. Platonic love is different from romantic love because platonic love does not have a sexual element to it. However, platonic love can change into romantic love, as we see sometimes when friends develop romantic feelings for each other. Romantic love is the kind of love that involves sexual attraction. Usually, people only have this kind of love towards others they find attractive, either because of physical features or emotional connections, or both. Someone who is there for you, whom you can talk to, but also be intimately physical with, is categorized as someone with whom you have romantic love. This is very different from familial and platonic love, so once again, you can't say love is love like they're all the same thing. Some people have love for their pets, and I say some because not everyone has pets. This is different from platonic, romantic, parental, or familial love because it is directed towards an animal. The platonic, familial, and perhaps parental love can be applied to the description of love for a pet because they probably have similar characteristics, but still the pet is an animal. You wouldn't, or you shouldn't, treat your child like a pet, so the love is different. You shouldn't treat your pet like a child because it's an animal, but we know that ship has sailed for some people. Some people have love for their vehicles or other inanimate objects. I'm one of those people that really loves my car. I take great comfort in caring for my car, like cleaning, washing, waxing it, and repairing it regularly. Not myself, I take it to the shop. I don't know how to repair my car. But I do this because I want my car to be in prime condition because I care for it greatly. I love my car. But it's not the same as I love my husband. People who collect things often take great care to keep their collectibles in prime condition, like somebody who collects like comic book action figures or like Star Trek figurines, or people that do that kind of stuff. They love their things. These are types of love as well, but it's vastly different from the kinds of love directed at humans. In a few rare cases, people have disordered love relationships, like in the case of groomers, who are attracted to children, or people who perform incest. This is when love is used for nefarious purposes. An adult telling a child they love them in a romantic way is creepy and wrong because children shouldn't be exposed to romantic love until they've hit puberty, which is when sexual feelings even start to take place in human development. I say this because when humans go through puberty, that is when their bodies start to change from childlike to adult-like. Sexual hormones start flowing when puberty happens, and that's where the term horny teenagers comes from. Adults and children shouldn't be involved in any romantic relationships because it traumatizes the child. It's child abuse. Groomers who do this are taking advantage of the child who doesn't know any better. The only relationships adults and children should have is that the adult should be teaching the child about life. Parents can do this, teachers can do this, parental figures who aren't the child's biological parents can do this. Children should be learning about the world from adults, not being preyed upon by groomers. And teenagers should ideally only date other teenagers because they shouldn't be preyed on by groomers either. Just because they look like miniature adults does not mean they're actually adults yet. Incest is the disordered sexual attraction to a sibling or cousin, usually a family member who is around the same age group as you. This is also creepy and wrong because you shouldn't have sexual attraction to your family members. Love is not the same in all cases because the love you have for your family, friends, spouse, significant other, pets, or objects are all different. The degrees and types of love you have for all these groups is different, and that's why I disagree with the slogan, love is love. That's all I have for today. Don't let the left dupe you into abusing language or believing their crazy definitions, otherwise language becomes meaningless. No one will be able to talk to each other, even worse than we have it now. I'll see you on the next video.